Hello, I'm Jill from South Africa. Did you speak to me just now?
Yes.
Okay, right.
My name is Dương.
Yes. Is it
Dương.
you who wants to show me the PowerPoint?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I had another student who wants to show me a PowerPoint display.
Yeah.
Yes. So, what is your name?
My name is Dương.
Jung, and where are you from?
I'm from Vietnam.
Vietnam. Okay. I'm Jill. I'm from South Africa. Yes, it's nice to meet you. Thank you for phoning us. Thank you for phoning us.
Nice
Yes.
to meet you too.
Yes. And how can I help you?
I want to talk. I want to be better. Can you help me with that?
Yes, yes. You want better to be able to speak English better. Is that it? Yes. Okay. No, I can help you with that. That's what I'm trained for. I am an English teacher. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So can you tell me about yourself, please?
I'm a high school student, and
Yes.
I'm 16 now.
Yes.
We are four, and we are a happy family.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
Also, I live in the Highlands.
In the what?
I live in the Highlands of Vietnam.
Oh, yes.
In the Central Highlands.
Yes. So it's not so busy. You're not in a city.
Yeah. I live in a province called Giai Lai. I live in a town.
Yes. Okay. Are there rice fields around you, or farms, or what is there around you?
Actually, I live in the highlands, so there are many mountains and forests.
Yes, me too. Here. I'm on a mountain surrounded by forests and more mountains and wild animals. Do you have wild animals there?
I live in a town, so there are not many wild animals here, but sometimes some elephants.
Fantastic. Yes. Yes, yes. Are they wild? Are they wild elephants?
They are trained by the ethnic minorities.
Right. That's a big word for such a young man. Well done. Well done. Yes. We also have elephants here about an hour this side. There is a huge national park, with wild animals. It's never been developed or touched. And there are thousands of elephants there. We often go there. Yes, yes, yes.
In my place, there are not many zoos or national park around, but wild animals. They, I mean, elephants. They belong to people, not belong to the government.
Right. What do they use them for? Transport?
They use them for transport, and also they are used for agriculture.
Okay. All right. There's the hooter outside.
So, yeah.
There's a hooter.
Can you repeat it?
There's a hooter outside. Toot, toot, toot. Toot, toot, toot.
Can you type it? I don't really understand it.
Toot toot, toot
Oh,
toot. Yes,
I get it.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I don't hear any noise,
Mm-hmm.
so it's all right.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah. So we have
can
this.
you tell me more about your family?
Yeah, we have this national park about an hour from here, and there are thousands of elephants there. And
Oh,
it's very
that's
you can go, and they've got huts, little bungalows where you can sleep over. There are no houses, there are no shops, no factories, nothing. It's the size of Israel or Holland, so it's very, very big. And there are elephants, up to herds of 100 wild elephants, and buffalo up to 500 buffalo. But our buffalo is not like the Indian buffalo. This is a wild buffalo. It cannot be tamed. It will not be tamed. It remains dangerous,
oh,
you can't get it to work for a human being. It won't. It won't. It just
oh,
kills the person. Yeah.
oh.
Mm, mm.
So so can you guys lock it in the uh, can you the cake? It's all right.
Take your time.
Nothing,
Take your
nothing.
time. Take your time. Yeah, we go
Yeah,
in there and then we drive around because it's very big. And then we stay over at the camps, and watch the animals, study the animals, study the birds, study the
yeah.
snakes. I love snakes. I'm unusual because I love snakes. And I want to do a training course in handling snakes. So I'm very interested in
That's very
snakes.
interesting.
Yes, yes.
Um, uh,
Mm.
uh, uh, I'm scared of snakes.
Yes, I was
I'm a
also.
little scared.
Yeah, I grew up in
Mm,
a city, so when I moved to a farm, when I was 32, I was terrified. I was really terrified. But it's 35 years now, so they don't bother me anymore. I don't
yeah,
care. I just don't care. If I see one, I'm more interested. I'll walk towards it to try and identify it, because I know that on the whole they go away from people. Most of them just run away from people. They move away from people. They don't want to be near people. Oops, there's a slight hitch. There's connectivity problems.
people, yeah,
There are some
that,
connectivity problems.
yeah,
Yes, yes. Mm,
yeah. I'm
mm,
having some too. It's all right. Um, I heard that
mm,
I heard that people they are afraid of something they don't know.
mm,
That they don't know well about them, so they are afraid of them. But
mm,
actually, when you get to know them more, to
mm.
understand it more, and you're no longer afraid of them. And sometimes
Yes,
you
yes,
can even be
yes.
you can be in love with them. Uh,
Mm, mm. Well,
in
there's
your
one
case,
that's
I think they
about
are
this
snakes.
long. It's the most beautiful blue-green color, and it has black diamonds on it, and it's got a very quick bite, but it's not poisonous. So, they're very beautiful, very beautiful.
Oh,
The color and the black diamonds are very beautiful, yes. And then there's a grass snake that has a yellow stripe and a black stripe. It's also non-poisonous, Quite a few of them are not poisonous. But then we've got one that is short and fat like this, called a puff adder. And that is not frightened of people, not frightened of people. And it will just stay there and look at you, and open its mouth and hiss, it doesn't run away. That one must be careful of, it's got a bad bite. But
yeah,
yeah, I usually have to kill them, I usually have to kill them
yeah.
because, yeah, I don't like doing that, but because they eat the
Oh,
frogs, they eat the rats, they eat the mice, so they help us. But with children and dogs, you can't risk it. You can't risk it. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
I live in a tropical country, so
Yes, yes.
most of the snacks here they are poisonous. And once in the past, when I was sleeping, a snack it got into my room and
What did it do?
it
It
freaked me
came into
out.
your room and then?
So until now, I'm still afraid of snakes. Uh, they get into my they it didn't get into my bed, but it is under the floor. So when I wake up to go to the
Mm,
bathroom,
mm,
I saw it and
mm,
I was so terrified.
mm.
Uh, it wasn't. It's not a poisonous one. I think
Yes, I
it's.
think I've read about them. Yes,
Do you know
yes,
green snake?
yes.
They. I don't remember it very well,
Mm,
but
yes.
it's
It's
green
still,
and
yeah,
it's
it's
not
all one
poisonous.
get,
Uh,
it's always a
that's the
surprise
reason.
to find them. Mm, mm.
Uh, yeah.
Yes,
Uh,
yes. Yes, I
we
love
talk a lot
animals.
about
I prefer
animals.
animals to
So
people.
that's not,
Because if an animal kills one, it's just defending itself or it's looking for food. There's no evil. Yeah, there's no evil. Yeah.
yeah. They're
Yes.
just afraid. They're just protecting themselves. I think we are the one who
Yes.
scare them.
Yes. They're frightened of us. They
We are
definitely are.
the
They
one who
definitely
scare
are
them.
frightened of us. Yes. Yes. We once had on the farm, we had my husband went to the bathroom and he closed the door. It's a very small room, and behind the door there was a 3-meter Egyptian cobra. It was thick like this and 3 meters. And he was sitting on the toilet. He
Oh,
had shut the door,
that's very
so he
dangerous.
had closed himself in with the snake. So it went down behind him and he shot
Yeah,
out, and he came to me and he said, "Don't go to the toilet because there's a huge snake there. It's gone into the spare room." So I had a friend who used to catch snakes. He was a hotel manager, Austrian. He used to catch them by hand. So I phoned him up. I said, "Listen, I've got a very big snake here. Can you come and catch it?" So he said, "Well, I've had 3 glasses of wine, so I'm not fast enough, but I will bring my fishing rod." So I thought, fishing rod. But he made a loop and he put it over the snake's neck, over the head, and he pulled it, and the snake
yeah,
went around the rod. And then we put it in a big bag and we took it to a game reserve and we set it free. It was so beautiful. It was a
yeah,
female, and it looked as though somebody had taken chocolate and just made speckles of chocolate on the gold snake. It was so beautiful and had a pointed nose. It was a female. And then, so we didn't have to kill her, fortunately. I was stroking her
uh,
and talking to her and saying, "I'm so sorry, we are disturbing you. I know it's winter and you want to sleep, but we have to move you to somewhere safe," and then we put her in the bag. My husband was very, very frightened. He was terrified. But every time I killed a snake, I would go and study it. I bought a book, and then I would go and find out in the book, where is the snake?
yeah,
And I'd find out what sort of poison it has and how the poison works,
yeah,
because some of the poisons are not so very dangerous. Others are deadly. So
yeah.
one has to understand the type of snake, the type of poison, because the doctor's going to ask you, what did it look like? And then it helps a lot if you can give the name to the doctor. Then he knows it's this type of poison or that type of poison and knows how
Oh,
to treat it. Yeah. But we have no hospitals here. The nearest hospital is about 30, 40 minutes. So, yes. Yes. So
Oh,
anyway,
clarify.
we're not afraid. We're not afraid.
Um, yeah. Uh, in Vietnam, when I was a child, I usually use a fishing rod
Mm.
to
Mm.
catch some
Mm.
geckos,
Then-
and yeah,
mm.
uh, once my brother he caught a snake, and fortunately he killed it,
Ah,
and we feed on it. We that was actually it was
did you eat it?
I don't know why I ate it.
Did you?
I ate it, but
Oh, what did it taste
I
like?
think that
Fish
was
or chicken?
yeah. I did.
Mm.
Mm, I can't tell the taste, but it was delicious. But I think
Mm.
it's not good to eat a snake, right? But
Mm.
it was a
Interesting thing to
weird
do, yes.
memory. It was
I know when I went up to
yeah,
Zimbabwe to the
memorable.
Victoria Falls, the hotel used to
Yeah.
serve crocodile steak, pieces of crocodile. It's delicious. It's delicious.
Oh,
It's like fine, fine fish. Yeah, it's
yeah.
fantastic. It's really
It
delicious.
tastes
And
like
I have a
chicken.
friend who had a hunting lodge, and if somebody shot an elephant, they would take the trunk off, and she would mince it, cut it fine, and cook it. She wouldn't tell the people. She said, "Taste my lovely meat." And they say, "What is it?" She said, "I'll tell you later. Eat it."
Oh,
It's so delicious. And then afterwards they said, "What was that?" So she said, "That was elephant trunk." Oh, had quite a shock. I had quite a surprise. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. I also once when my mother brought a very
Mm,
weird kind of meat, and I ate it. He told me that it was chicken,
mm.
and I believe so. And it really tastes like chicken. And when I finished my dish,
Yes,
he
yes.
told me that
It's nice, isn't
it
it?
was a crocodile meat,
Yes, yes. I loved it.
and
Yes,
yeah, I was very
yes. I
yeah,
loved it.
yeah.
Yes, yes,
It's
yes.
really,
Um, uh,
uh, um, is it? Uh, I don't know, but is it
I don't think so.
illegal
No,
to
no.
illegal
I don't
to
think
eat
so.
a
No.
crocodile?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's just
Uh,
some people
I
don't
thought
like
they are
eating
really
animals
rare.
which have got scales on the skin. They are sort of nervous of that. Yes, I
Oh,
think that's worldwide. People don't like eating.
uh,
But we have very, very big crocodiles here, and their tails are very
uh,
dangerous because they can break your legs with their tail, can strike very fast with their tails. And they go up to 5 meters, 4 meters, they're very long, huge crocodiles. And I know I read a story about a lady, a German, who came to South Africa with her husband. It was in the Kruger Park. They were very hot. And so they got locked out of the camp. It was too late to get in, so they decided to bath in a dam. So, and she took all her clothes off, and so did he. They're in the water. They didn't know there
yeah.
were crocodiles and hippo all over. And then 2 game rangers arrived and said, come out.
Oh,
And here she came, this beautiful lady, stark naked. She wasn't embarrassed. The Germans are not embarrassed. And then they said, "Look at those eyes. Those are crocodiles. Those are
yeah.
hippos. You're busy bathing with the hippos and the crocodiles." And she went to her husband. She slapped him. What? Ah, yeah.
Actually,
Okay. It was lovely
the,
talking
the,
to you.
the time is up.
Okay. Bye
So
bye.
it was
Right. Bye.
very nice. Bye.